This airplane has legs. And... oh! Hello and welcome back everybody, my name is LittleCornDogs, and in today's video I am reinventing landing gear. So we all know that traditional landing gear helps you take off and also help you land. But what if this whole time we were landing wrong? Wrong meaning least effective way. Well, today I'm going to be testing that and seeing which landing gear is the most effective at 1, landing safely, 2, landing quickly, and 3, of course, looking good. Okay, well let me go ahead and delete all of the landing gear. You know, I'm really hoping that my first design here works. I just know right from the start it's a very interesting design. So anyways, I put this thing in mirror mode. I think this is roughly the center of mass. Yes, okay, very nice. And essentially, my idea for this first landing gear is legs. Now, I know that sounds a little ridiculous, but think about it. Birds, they have legs. You know who else has legs? Humans. Humans have legs. And you know, I just think that, you know, they're pretty effective, but that's just me. Also, I've never really built legs in this game, so I really don't know how this is going to work. But so far, I guess they're looking, okay. I know that there's, you know, some calf muscles that go right here. Man, this is probably a little too thick of a leg, huh? But I guess if you're supporting a plane, you might want some thickness on legs that will try and land this thing. Oh, that's looking a lot better. Look at that. This is reminding me of the thick Chirpo video. I'm not sure if you guys have seen that, but someone made, well, I wouldn't say a masterpiece, but they made a very interesting build when it came to a Chirpo. Okay, I'm basically just gonna put a 3 here instead of a 2x1 because I don't know if I'm gonna add ankles or if I'm going to add a suspension piece. You know, honestly, I could probably add both, but for now I'm just gonna add an ankle piece. All right, and then for the little toesies here, I think I'm just gonna go, does that look good? It's really tiny feet, but you know what? I think that that looks good. You know what? I think I'm actually going to spread these legs out. Pause. I think I'm gonna put them like right there. That looks good, dude. Look at that thing. Okay, and then I'll fix this part just like that. Very nice. These are like thick bodybuilder legs, man. This is some Hulk legs. But if you look here, I could put this thing on its toesies. Uh-oh. And then I could also have them, you know, stick forward, you know, so when we come in for a landing, it's ready. It's ready for impact. But anyways, let's line up on the runway here. I'm thinking that the landing, you know, legs are probably best for takeoff, just because the swoop back legs seem to be a little bit harsh for the angle, but oh my gosh. Okay, now fold back. Look at this thing. Dude, no way. This airplane has legs, not landing gear, leg gear, dude. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh, it looks so funny. Why does it look so funny? It looks like a goose or something. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't look cool anymore. Definitely does not look like an Su-57. It just looks goofy, bro. And you know what? The flying doesn't feel, oh my gosh, the legs flailing. The flying doesn't feel bad at all. It almost feels better. I don't know, than the original version of this jet that I made, but man, this is so funny to look at. Okay, wait. I want to see what the legs do when we fold them forward. Is that like more drag? Oh yeah. I think it is just a little bit more drag. But you know, it doesn't really affect anything at all when it comes to the flying. It looks like my plane is trying to take a turd on someone mid-air. Anyways, let's fold these legs back. Here we go. We gotta line up our shot for a landing here. Now, boys, we all know that this is just a gag. You know, clearly these legs are not going to be any better when it comes for a landing, but let's fold them forward. Forward. Very nice. Oh man, am I gonna overshoot this thing? And oh, we're legless. We just got one leg, boys. All right, guys. Well, I'm not gonna blame that last landing on these legs here. That was clearly me. I came in way too high and way too hot. But here we go. We're lining up this shot. Bring the legs forward. There we go. Very nice. Okay, line it up. Line it up. Pull up and cut power. Yes. 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 Oh yeah, look at these legs, man. Perfect. On the toes, baby. All right, well that was an amazing landing. My score for that landing, I'd say, is probably like a 7. So for landing gear 1, leave your comment down below what you thought that was. But like I said, mine is 7. Pretty good for a pair of legs. All right, so let's get rid of these for landing gear test number 2. I'm thinking something unique as well, something weird, something goofy, something you've never really seen before. And, well, that is a singular landing gear. Or I guess, I mean, technically there's 2 wheels, but you know, like 1 unit. That is landing gear. Will this be better? Will this be worse? I have no idea. Also, it's not just going to be as simple as this 1 wheel here. I'm going to add a sensor. I'm going to add a gyro stabilizer. Honestly, probably 2. And then I'm going to add some suspension as well. So basically, I'm going to get this sensor and I'm going to connect it to each one of these gyro stabilizers. And then with these gyro stabilizers, I'm going to do a strength of 10. So basically, whenever we're on the ground, this entire thing is going to want to, well, self-level. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be strong enough, but for at least aerodynamic purposes, let's try and help ourselves out here by adding some nice little wedges. All right, well, it seems to be balancing like this. The only thing that it's not going to have a good time when balancing is left and right. So I guess I'm just gonna take out this, and I'm just gonna add a gyro stabilizer in the back here, just like that. But you know what? This is actually working very well. Let's go ahead and take off. All right, let's line up the shot here. We're not perfectly centered, but you know what? That's fine. It's at least just going in a straight line. And you know what? This, oh my gosh, this feels really, really good. Now, I have it attached to that sensor, so now that that sensor is not activated, we can roll, and you know, we could do like pitch and all that good stuff like this. And honestly, the aerodynamics aren't really that affected by this, which is quite nice. But anyways, coming in for a landing. This landing gear actually isn't as heavy, which is very surprising. You think it would be, but... Okay, that was clearly my fault. I didn't come in on a straight line there, but let's try it again. Coming in for a landing. We need to really line up this shot here. Come on. Come on, nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow, and... Oh my gosh, dude! Okay, we're definitely gonna roll off of here, but you know what? That was a great landing. Look at that thing go. Honestly, if we added some brakes on this thing, or like an engine, you know, to reverse, I think this thing would be a 10 out of 10, man. Okay, maybe 9 out of 10, because it's kind of ugly. All right, and finally, last but certainly not least, landing gear number 3. Essentially, I am taking inspiration from Spider-Man, and I'm going to be adding some web slinging action on this Su-57. So usually where your traditional missiles are on a aircraft, I'm just going to be adding a steering hinge. Now the steering help is going to be all the way down. Strength is going to be 50, and then I'm going to add a suspension piece, a piston, another suspension piece, and another hinge. Let's flip that one though. Okay, now for the dangerous part, I'm going to be getting an anchor pin and putting it on the very end. Alright, well if you guys look here, you can see that it is all ready to go. But yeah, basically when I click shift or hold shift, the pistons stick out and also the arms fold down. Now, unfortunately, we are stuck here in the ground, but you know what? It is a very quick stop. Alright, test number 1 of the landing gear number 3. So here we go. And we're coming in extremely hot here. And shift. Okay, our nose is a little damaged, but you know what? We're on the ground and we're safe and we're alive. I need to try that again. All right, test number 2 of the 3rd and final anchor pin landing gear, I guess is what we can call this one. You know, I think that first one was just luck, but I guess we'll see. It just seemed way too effective for being way too aggressive. Here we go. Nice and clean, nice and slow landing. Anchor pins out. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at that nose. Well, the non-existent nose now. You know, I'm sure that there is a way to perfect this thing, but I mean, we were coming in really, really slow. Well, that is it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave your rating on each one of the landing gears that I tested out here today, and tell me which one you guys think was the best. Of course, if you want to try out this jet, I'm going to be linking it down in the description. But other than that, that is it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.